channel. Today is a really fun video, and I don't know if I've ever done this before. I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of different new products that I've been buying over the past 2 months and using it to create a tutorial, and this is the look that I came up with, and I did a really fun purple eye, and I'm really excited about it. So if you guys want to see what products I use to get this look, then just keep on watching because I'm going to show you. So I'm going to start with my eyes because I know I'm going to make a mess and I just want to do my eyes first, and if I get any fallout then I could just wipe it away. So I'm starting out with my eyeshadow primer that came in the Nikkietutorials kit. It has a glitter and mascara, this shadow insurance, and then also a sketch marker. Apply this all over my lid. My eyebrows are doing crazy things today. I'm going to use the Nikkietutorials Power of Makeup eyeshadow palette today. So excited. I used this a little bit yesterday, but I haven't really got a chance to try out all of the gorgeous colors. Oh my gosh, you guys, can you see how beautiful these shades are? So I love the selection here, and I want to do something with this purple and this pink, kind of like a halo eye. So I'm going to start out using this purple shade. I'm going to take this shade and go right on my outer V right here, and I'm also going to buff that a little bit into my crease. This color is so pretty. I feel like it's hard to find a super pigmented purple that I love. This one is amazing. It's like really rich and pigmented. I'm just gonna buff that in little circular motions into the outer corner of my eye and also a little bit into my crease. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. This palette is honestly an amazing value, you guys. It's $56. I got mine at Sephora. Next thing I'm going to do is I want to put like a transition color into my crease, and I'm going to use this mid-tone brown shade right here, Painkiller, as a crease brush, and I'm just going to buff that into my crease back and forth. A little bit of that purple, so I'm just going to go back in and pop more on the outer corner. So I wanted to create a halo eye, so I'm going to be taking that same purple and a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to be applying that to the inner portion of my eye here. So I'm just gently like tapping this on. And you want to leave this little space in the middle right here, so don't go all the way in. Leave a bit of space for that pop of color. That's where we're going to put that sparkly pink shade. I'm going to flip the brush to the other side, and I'm going to take Sugar Coated, which is right here, the pink shade, and I'm just going to pop that into the center here. And just gently pat that in and blend it between the two purple shades. So it's kind of like a little sandwich. And you could even use your finger if you want to blend it in better. I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm going to dip into the black shade, which is Wanted, and I'm going to use that on my lower lash line to smoke it out. I want to make the lower portion of my eye really black, so I'm going to use my favorite Inglot number 77 black gel liner. I'm also going to put this up here in my tight line. And I always recommend, if you're going to do a dark smoky look, make sure you're tight lining your upper waterline area up here. Even though it feels really weird, it's going to make your eyes look more full and more complete. You don't want to have this blank space up here and it's just going to kind of look a little bit strange. For my top liner, I'm going to be using the Too Faced sketch marker that came with the Nikkietutorials kit, and this is the first time I'm trying this out, so I'm going to be just creating a winged eye look. It's not as black as I thought it was going to be. I always feel like I have that issue with the pen liners, is they're not like super black like a gel. That's why I always reach for a gel instead of a pen, but I kind of like this when I'm in a rush and I just need to put on my liner. Alright guys, the eyeliner is done. I really like the way it came out. I did have to kind of work with it a little bit and keep going back over. I just realized that I forgot to do a highlighter in my brow bone, and I'm just going to use my Stila eyeshadow palette. This is In the Light. One of the shadows is broken, so I can't tilt it forward, but I'm going to be using the shade Bare. It's just a matte brow bone shade. I'm just going to be gently tapping that on my brow bone. Just want to go back in with Painkiller, can't talk, into my crease, just because I feel like it got blended out a little bit too much. For my brows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is in dark brown. And I'm just going to take a clean brush, if I can find one. And I'm just going to fill in my brows. And I'm trying to use a light hand because this stuff is like very pigmented. If you've used this, you know. You already know. I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes with my Tweezerman Pro Master. Guys, I'm trying out a new mascara today, and this is the Voluminous Superstar. It is a dual-ended product. So one side says 1 is the primer, and this is pretty cool. I love mascara primers. I always want to make my lashes as big and fluffy as possible. So I'm just going to apply this. It goes on really easily, and I feel like it's already kind of maximizing my lashes. Immediately after that, I'm not going to do the other eye. I'm just going to go straight to step 2, which is the actual mascara. And I'm going to apply pretty nice. I like the way it's making my lashes look. I did one eye over here. You can see this is without mascara, and this is after the mascara, so you can kind of see the before and after. It did make my lashes look pretty nice and long, not too voluminous, which is kind of surprising considering this is called Voluminous. The Voluminous primer that they just came out with, I feel like this might be the same exact formula. So if you want to skip this and just get this and the original Voluminous, you can also do that. I have new lashes I want to try out from Violet Voss, and these are in the lash name Wispy for Days. They're really pretty. So I just applied the lashes. They are so pretty. The name is so fitting, Wispy for Days. They are super, super wispy, and they look really natural, like they blend in really nicely with my natural eyelashes, so I really like these a lot. I'm using Smashbox. This is the Pore Minimizing Primer. For my foundation, I'm going to be using Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is the color Pure Beige. So I'm just going to pour some out on my hand. Wow, that was a lot. I'm gonna apply a few drops of that to the back of my hand. Be blender. This is actually the first time I'm using these custom infusion drops. They're really, really cool. I think it's just supposed to give you a little bit more moisture and hydration on to your skin. So like if you are really dry, like I'm not really dry, but I do like to look dewy. I love Double Wear because of the full coverage. So great if you have like troubled skin or acne. Like I know that this stuff is going to cover up like all my redness, and it really lasts nicely throughout the day. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I haven't really used this one yet, and this color is super, super light. This is in Fair. So I'm just going to apply that underneath my eye, nose, forehead, chin, my beauty blender. It's just going to make my highlight and my concealer blend out a lot better. And I really like the formula on the Born This Way concealer so far. It's not too thin, but it's also not like too thick. and it has really nice coverage, and it's also really moisturizing. I think there is coconut water inside the formula, which gives it that kind of hydrating effect. I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder. I just got this too from Beautylish. It was about $12. I've heard such good things about this, so I had to get this. Apply some onto my beauty blender, and you have to be careful because this is a little bit messy. And I'm just going to apply that under my eye pretty thickly. Let that sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to take Champagne Truffle from the Nikkietutorials palette. I'm just going to apply that to the inner portion of my eye. Just gonna brush my baking powder away, and I really like it because I feel like it highlighted and set everything really nicely. I was using previously a CoverGirl powder. I think I've talked about it before in a video, and I feel like it was making me look too creasy, and it was settling too much. So I was looking for an alternative, and I really like this powder. For my contour, I'm going to be using something new that I got maybe like a month ago, and I haven't tried out the contour portion of it yet. It is the Hard Candy Highlight and Contour Face Duo Stick. So I am just going to draw underneath my cheekbone. And then again, I'm going to be using those custom drops from Cover FX just to make everything blend out nicer. This is blending out right now. It's just so much easier to have that little bit of extra moisture in there, because sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to blend out my contour. Is a really nice contour shade. If you guys are looking for like a multi-purpose product, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's from Walmart. Set my contour with Chocolate Soleil, which is the bronzer in the Nikkietutorials palette. My blush, I'm going to use I Will Always Love You, which is the orangey shade in the palette. I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks and just brush it backwards. Ooh! Do you guys see this right now? The two colors just mixed together on my face. I'm going to see if I can blend it out. For my highlight, I'm going to be trying out this new palette that I got from City Color Cosmetics. It is a highlight trio, and there are 3 different highlight shades in here. They're super buttery and gorgeous, and I was so excited when I saw this online. I was like, I need this right now. And I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones. Oh, it is so pretty. I love it. It is like such a gorgeous glow. Be the glow. I'm going to use this same contour stick to contour my nose, and I love that I can just like draw lines with this. It's like a pin. Can you guys see how pretty that highlight is? It is so glowy and gorgeous. Next is lips. I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Candy K liner. Using a lipstick that I just got. It is the Maybelline Loaded Bolds, and this is the Nude Thrill Color 755. I've been wanting this for a while now, and I finally picked it up at the drugstore. I love nudes. They're my absolute favorite lips, so I was like, I have to get this one. This one is really smooth, and it is super nude. On top of that, I want to use my new Maybelline Shine Shot, and this is just going to give me super glossy lips, which I love. I think this is such a cool product that they came out with, and it reminds me of like the 90s and like fun little clear glosses. Like I used to use these all the time when I was in like 4th and 5th grade. is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun filming it, and if this is your first time here on my channel, then hello. Make sure you subscribe to see more videos like this one, more fun tutorials, more product reviews. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!